So from this pack, I think people can expect a wide range of diverse, predominantly metal tones, but it also goes into some rock tones, clean tones and everything. And especially when you adjust the gain, you can get a bit of everything out of it, but predominantly metal. And we've done some tones with a bit of a nod to some of your probably most famous records as well.
Yeah, and I've been asked over the years, you know, how did you get this sound? Burn My Eyes, how did you mix these? Slipknot, All the Hope Is Gone. So we've put some really good nods towards those tones and done our own things and hopefully modernised it a little bit as well, really.
I think the unique things about the tones we've created come mainly from Colin's 30 years plus experience in recording and metal in particular. I think being at the forefront of I'd say the modern metal sound, you've had this, you've created this tone which is kind of savage sounding, but has also got this clarity and this sort of, that you can really hear the notes in it. You've always had this way of creating it with a perfect amount of gain and top end, so it's got that aggressiveness, but it's defined as well. They have such a broad range of usage. It's not that you just can use it for a particular heavy track. I think your tones you can kind of push into wherever you want.
I've usually got a specific idea in my head how I want the tone to sound, based on the drums and the bass and around the vocals. So I think my sound's always been a hi-fi, high-tech sound, and I'm looking to always put that in, make sure that the guitar isn't thin sounding and the note of the guitar in the mid-range has got a really good roar to it as well.
I think people are going to really like this pack in particular because we haven't gone mad with processing anything. I think sometimes a tone can be cornered by over-processing and it only fits one setup.
We've done it with mic position a lot of it.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. And we've left it where we would when we recorded an album ourselves of that's a great tone. And then we can mold it a little bit to fit the final mix. So if the drums are a little bit brighter than we first expected, we can brighten the tone up because it's a very balanced tone. And I think people are going to be able to find that they can take what we've created and make it work for them in pretty much any mix because we haven't over-processed anything to anything in particular.
Yeah, and I was going to say the number of times that we almost wore the carpet out because the number of times we went from the control room into the playing area, stood in front of the cabs and went, we're not getting that, so let's just move the mic a quarter of an inch, let's move it a fraction up or down. Not wanting to use EQ just with old school techniques to sort of, to find the sound that was coming out of the cab.
Mm-hmm. Going from the, I guess, analog domain of recording the tones and then putting them into a digital plugin, I was really surprised by the accuracy of how it's come out. When you put them side by side and you can't tell the difference,
Yeah.
I think that's really quite shocking because I always feel like I would be able to tell the difference and I can't.
Yeah, and I was going to say it's the first time we've done a pack as such and we didn't know what to expect, and when we got the final guitar sounds they were way closer than we could have ever imagined, so we're super happy with the final product.